Alvarado. Early first half, Shante Rogers to a wide open Vaughn Jones lays it in. Colonials up 5. Then GW for the 4-on-2. J.J. Braid with the touch. GW up 11, and Dante Bright wants to slow it down. But UMass couldn't stop the bleeding. Alexander Cool gets position on Camby. Cool the pump fake, and he jams Cool 7 of 10 from the floor. UMass had opportunities to stay in it. Dante Bright misses the jam. Then UMass on the 4-2 break. Bright misses the layup. Bright again. Misses another jam. Bright was 3 for 13 from the field, and if things weren't going bad enough for UMass, the frustration extended to the bench. John Calipari would get tossed after a pair of technicals. He was replaced by assistant coach Bruiser Flint. As Calipari went to the locker room, GW continued the onslaught. Rogers, the NBA-style 3. At the other end, Rogers, the outlet pass. J.J. Braid, the strong move. GW up 17 at the half over number 1 UMass. Second half, UMass still couldn't find it. Camilo Travieso, it's nothing but the side of the backboard. Dante Bright, air ball. Meanwhile, Rogers continued to spark the Colonials. Down low to Braid, smooth moves as he lays it in. The 5'3" Rogers had 8 assists. Mike Jarvis and GW knock off number 1, 86-76. Vaughn Jones, first half, Brevin Knight, the pass to Deion Cross, who hits the 3. Knight's pump, Stanford up 23-10. Huskies came back in the second half. Jamie Booker hangs and makes the layup. Washington led 38-37, but Stanford took over. Knight, Toy Cross for the layup. Cross had 13 points. Stanford rolled 71-56. Andy Popping scored 21 as Stanford keeps pace with third-place California, which won at home against Washington State earlier in the day. Washington suffered a major blow to its NCAA tournament hopes. Answers. Corey Williams beats Jason Terry, who nails the 3. Lute Olson's team up 25-20 at the half. Second half, Miles Simon steals. He's going coast to coast. Misses the dunk. Joe McClain, though, there to clean it up. Arizona starts the half on a 9-0 run. Later in the second, where Jason Terry hits the 3 to finish off the Beavers. Arizona wins 80.
In fact, 17-2 when Tim Duncan makes the block. And Jerry Braswell goes the length of the floor to lay it up and in. Wakes within 1 at the half. But in the second, Virginia gets hot. And I mean hot. Courtney Alexander hits the 3. Junior Harold Dean lines one up from Osei about 23 feet. And goodbye. That one's in there. Virginia's up there. And they have the upset. Virginia does it with defense. Wake Forest shoots just 3 for 23 on three-pointers, just 29% overall from the floor. On the other side of the ledger, the Cavs hit on 60% of their shots. They go 8 for 15 on threes. It was UVA's first win in the last 6 games of this series. On to the Dean Dome with Florida State at number 17 in the nation, North Carolina. Sign of things to come right off the opening tap. Lamar Greer for Rendell Jackson. A 15-2 Seminole run. Jeff McInnes out of control. James Collins goes solo. He would finish with 27 points. Less than 6 seconds to go in the half. And Anton Jameson gets a little careless with it. Collins for 3, hits it, and the Seminoles out of a 46-44 lead at the half. Vince Carter slams down the alley-oop as Carolina keeps it close, but Collins fights hard on the offensive boards, goes up and hits and gets hacked, and the Seminoles win 84-80. James Collins, 10 of 13 from the floor for his 27.
Jack, Sonny Alvarado, Coy Smith, moving it up court to Darvin Ham. A huge jam, Tech by 13 at the half. Second half, Petit, a huge rejection on fellow 6'10"er Sheldon Quarles. Up 9, Tech breaking away. Jason Martin with the steal, and it's a foot race. And it's 58-47 Tech. Tech sealing the win. Jason Sasser to Petit, who jams on Alvarado. Petit had 22, a career high. Tech wins 75-58, first Tech win in Austin in 9 years. It was the 17th consecutive win for the Red Raiders, who Lou Henson knows they need the win, picking it up in the second half. Matt Heldman drains the 3. It was Illinois' 13th of the game, tying a school record, Illini by 2. Richard Kean nails the 3. Ties a Big Ten record for threes in a game by a team, 14, Illinois by 9. Hawkeyes hanging tough. Jess settles. He sticks the 3. And the lead is cut to 3. Late in the second half, Twani Garris, the nice driving layup, 84-79 Illinois. One last chance for the Hawkeyes. Andre Woolridge, the game-tying three-pointer, no good. Tough loss for Jess Settles and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Illini win 91-86. Keene scored 25 points as they kept alive hopes for an NCAA tournament bid. Following the game, playing tough D. Anthony Epp steals the ball. Walter McCarty jams Kentucky up by 5, but Florida tries to keep it close. Dimitri Hill, the nice alley-oop to Laron Williams for the dunk. Florida down 16-12. Second half, Kentucky extending the lead. Derek Anderson from outside hits the 3. Kentucky up 55-38. And then they put it away. Antoine Walker, full court pass to McCarty, who jams at the other end. Kentucky wins 94-63. Another easy win for
Haas a little out of control. Ayome May under control, pulls up off the dribble from 14 hits. Wildcats were within 3. Kansas comes back. Paul Pierce pinned in down low, cross court, outside the three-point line. Jacques Vaughn lighting it up. Vaughn will take the shot if you let him. He hits for 3. 20 points for Vaughn. Kansas wins 77-66. They're Big 8 champs again. Number 22 in the nation, Iowa State against Missouri. Derek Willoughby for the Cyclones, sailing it in. Iowa State up by 2. Missouri comes back. Danny Alouche won't go down, but Julian Winfield scrambles, lays it up off glass and in. Tigers within 4. They are within 2 with 10 seconds to go. Alouche to Winfield underneath. Around the rim and out, and Iowa State wins. 78-74 was the final. To the Big East we go. Boston College at Georgetown. Dwayne Woodward kicks it out. Antonio Granger, not from the corner, but from the wing, hits it, and Boston College is up by a couple at the half. Early in the second, BC's Scoonie Penn strips Allen Iverson. High dribble and let him get away with it up and gets the roll. BC up by 8. Iverson tries to wake up after a little bit of a sluggish first half. Apella Harrington with the block. Iverson at the other end elevation. Hoyas win 67-64. Pitt against Syracuse. Jason Mayle pulls the trigger from 21. Got it. Panthers down by 3 at the half. Jim Boeheim not pleased. Syracuse, though, runs away with it. Donovan McNabb, the quarterback, jams it down, and Syracuse wins 77-60. Oh, it's that time again.
Ray Allen still in the hunt for Big East Player of the Year honors. 26 on the afternoon. UConn had an early 9-point lead. Villanova hangs tough, though, off the steal. Chuck Cornergay goes the distance, and Kittles is pumped up. Second half, Travis Knight comes alive. Misses the lay-in, but one of his 15 boards, 8 points, 5 blocks. Nova keeps it close, though. Jason Lawson, the hoop down low. Nova would cut it to a 2-point deficit, but UConn just too much. Ray Allen didn't have a great shooting day. Nice alley-oop to Kirk King. And UConn defeats Villanova by the final of 70-59. The Huskies sew up the top seed in the conference tournament. Kittles did not speak to the media after the game. It was, dare I say, en fuego. Todd Foster, 4 first-half threes. Second half, here comes Indiana. Charlie Miller makes the steal. Part of a 19-4 run. Purdue down 2 with 3 minutes to go, and guess who? Todd Foster. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Purdue by 1. Richard Manderville, his only points of the game. Indiana takes a 1-point lead. Same score. 20 seconds later, Chad Austin for 3. Purdue by 2. Indiana one last chance. Brian Evans, the conference's leading scorer, will not get 2 here. And Gene Cady and Purdue get another win. Reason to celebrate. 74-72 your final. The Boilermakers win despite a 7-minute stretch in the second half when they failed to score a field goal. Purdue has 3.
He talks to the refs, and the officials say, bye, Bob. Art Long, the follow jam in the first half. Cincinnati up 27-19. They led 23-15 in first half rebounds. Second half, Tulane goes boarding. Corey Childs, the rebound. Chris Cameron, he had 6 points. It's 56-54, close throughout. Late in the game, since he's down 1. Danny Fortson, no. Danny Fortson, yes, he had 11, but only 4 rebounds. Then Tulane, down 62-61. Gerald Honeycutt. Tough shot on the floor. The Wave back up by 1. With 3 seconds left, Cincinnati gets it in the corner. Darnell Burton to win it. Darnell Curtains, that's the game. 65-63 Cincinnati. Burton was 3 of 8 prior to that shot. Not that this is a conspiracy theory. Woody Harrelson is there. Louisville is too for the first time in 5 years. So is Lorenzen Wright. 16 points, 11 boards. Memphis down 1. Alvin Sims, 5 steals. Alvin Sims then goes behind his back and then puts on another pretty move, and Louisville's up 2 at the break. Second half, Louisville, big problems. Brian Kaiser throws it away. Cardinals had 20 turnovers. Denny says no more of that. Memphis. Henderson, spinning jumper. He had 16, and Memphis is up 3. Louisville down 3. Time winds down to 1. Wheat. No. One more chance for Wheat. No more. No more shooting. DeJuan Wheat, who is capable of putting up big numbers, did on Sunday. Foster, John Chaney, Levon Alston, long pass. Derek Petit is wide open. He had 18. 18 at the half did the team have. Travis Jackson misses. Ace Custis there for the follow. Ace had only 6. Mark Jackson double teamed. Oh, 2 off the glass. Jackson had 14. It just wasn't the Hokies' day. The block by Custis right into the hands of Petit. He scored, he's fouled, and Temple wins 57-41. Yes, Virginia Tech had 18 points at the half. It was 25-18. 15 points, 17 boards. That's a career high for Petit. Here come the Owls again. Jack has won 4 in a row. Ball bouncing off Danny Strong's head 3 times. No travel. And Jeremy Hyatt will end up with a ball, and he'll end up laying it in. And Danny Strong is still recovering from the play, and the Wolfpack trail by 3. Second half, Georgia Tech is up 1. Stephon Marbury drives. Eddie Elisma. Eddie Elisma had 23. That's a career high. And boy, could they use him in the postseason. Danny Strong, career high 31, game tied at 74. 6 seconds left, and Stephon Marbury takes over. And he takes a shot, and he misses. NC State, prayer time. Strong, not strong enough. We're tied at 74 in overtime, and then Marbury, the runner, it goes. He had 25, and Georgia Tech wins. They get win number 1,000 as a school. Cremens gets win number 292. Yellow Jackets Collins. See you later, Cameron Dollar. All the way in for the uncontested lay-in. Duke by 12 at the half. O'Bannon comes in, 3:55 in a half, 2. Did it matter? Not really. Off a Bruin turnover, Greg Newton gets open for the jam from Collins. Part of a 6-0 run. Newton had 12. Then another Bruin turnover. Collins takes it himself. Chris Collins had a game-high 27 points in this one. As for O'Bannon not playing a minute in the first half, Jim Herrick said that's just a coach's decision.